Okay, before we talk about wiring up the modules, here's a little warning. Um, Before you start wiring anything into the modules, please make sure that the module is turned off to the off position. Um, there is a, you'll notice on the modules there's a key, and straight up and down is in the off position. Turn to the left, it'll be in a test position. Turn to the right, it'll be in arm position. And you can see that here in this picture. You'll see the key kind of in the top part of the module. Straight up is off, to the left is test, to the right is arm. Before you start wiring anything in, please make sure that the module is turned to the off position. Okay, this is an example of an 18M module with the standard wire terminals. They look just like your old speaker wire terminals on the speakers. You'll remove, there's a black cover. Well, this is kind of moot because we don't have any of the standard wire connections on the MJGs we're using. All the MJGs we'll be using in this show will be the quick plug style, so you'll actually have to cut the quick plug off and then expose the wire, some bare wire to install into these. So I'm just going to skip through the standard wire. Well, I guess one thing really quick is it doesn't matter which wire goes in which terminal. You'll notice that the MJGs, one wire is blue, one wire is white. It does not matter which one of those gets plugged into the red terminal and which one into the black terminal. Oh yeah, very important. Make sure that the bare wire is not touching each other. And we can go over a best practice here in just a minute. Well, next slide. So here's two different methods, right? This guy just put the bare wire in, just the ends of it in each of the red and black. The correct way is actually to bend the wire over. Um, this does two things. One, it reduces the size of the bare wire. It also allows for good contact into the terminal. Again, so the correct way is just to bend that bare wire over in half. Okay. Okay, so this module is a 36M with quick plugs. So you can see there's bank A is actually being covered up by these wires, and then bank B is here. So each of these banks has 18 different queues. You can see the quick plug just plugs in, which saves on a lot of time on setup. But unfortunately, a lot of the modules we have aren't quick plug modules, and so we have to do what we have. We have to deal with what we have to work with. So I appreciate a lot of the modules I've borrowed, and so I appreciate all of those who have lent their modules for the show. So I'm not going to complain. Um, so yeah, some of this I should have kind of gone through already. One thing, yeah, this is a good reminder that this module actually has two different channels associated with it. And so for this show, each module, if the 36Ms will be consecutive channels. So if bank A is 70, channel 70, then bank B will be channel 71. Hopefully that helps you to kind of differentiate. Okay, so one thing you'll want to do is to remove the brass shunt. So these igniters are shunted so that it keeps stray current from traveling through the wire and accidentally discharging the match head. Anyway, this is done. There's these quick plugs. They have a little brass shunt at the end. You just pull that out. Pull that out, then you just plug it in. Okay, so it doesn't matter, again, it doesn't matter which way you plug these in. So these ones are all plugged in with the wires coming out towards the bottom. So they're all coming out pointing down, I guess is the best way to say that. You can install them with those wires pointing up, but just be consistent. If you're not consistent, it becomes a little bit cumbersome to um, to get them pushed in. So, for example, if this bottom row was down and then this middle row you were trying to put them in with the wires pointing up, there's just not enough room. So just be consistent, either pointing them up or down. Does not matter though. Side to side won't work. It does have to be up or down. Okay, we will talk about adding wire length and using what we call scab wire and how to do that in the next video.